It was just the other day that we passed along the truly awesome news that Creep and Creep 2 director Patrick Brice is still working on the much-anticipated third, and final, entry in his found footage series with star Mark Duplass. While Creep 3rd may still be, unfortunately, a ways off, today we have word that Brice is keeping himself busy in the realms of the horror genre with his new gig. Turns out Brice will be joining forces with Stranger Things producer Shawn Levy and Aquaman producer/director James Wan to take the helm of Netflix's adaptation of Stephanie Perkins' New York Times best-selling novel There's Someone Inside Your House. Screenwriter Henry Gayden, aka the man behind the script for Annabelle, Creation, and Lights Out director David F. Sandberg's upcoming DC flick Shazam, penned the adaptation of Perkins' novel. The book is described as a combination of two different beloved teenage genres, the slashers that came to prominence in the 80s and 90s such as Sean S. Cunningham's Friday the 13th and Wes Craven's A Nightmare on Elm Street, and the character-driven coming-of-age classics such as John Hughes' films The Breakfast Club and Ferris Bueller's Day Off. I don't know about you, but that strikes this here horror fan as one hell of an interesting combination. Let's hope the Netflix movie finds a tight balance between the two. There's Someone Inside Your House is being produced by Night at the Museum, Battle of the Smithsonian and Night at the Museum, Secret of the Tomb director Shawn Levy's 21 Laps, and The Conjuring and Insidious director James Wan's Atomic Monster. Levy and Wan are producing alongside 21 Laps' Stan Cohen and Atomic Monster's Michael Clear. The film is all set to kick off production sometime later this year, in the fall most likely. While Brice is perhaps best known as the director behind such movies as the comedy The Overnight starring Adam Scott and Taylor Schilling, to me, Brice will always be the director behind the Mark Duplass found-footage flicks Creep and Creep 2. That said, I'm really looking forward to checking out Brice's most recent directing effort Corporate Animals, which stars Demi Moore, Striptease, Charlie's Angels, Full Throttle, and Ed Helms, The Hangover, Captain Underpants, the first epic movie. It premiered this past January at the Sundance Film Festival, and word around the campfire is the movie will be unleashed into a theater near you sometime later this year. This adaptation of There's Someone Inside Your House is part of Shawn Levy and 21 Laps' overall deal at Netflix, which includes the hit nostalgia series Stranger Things and the recently announced reboot of Unsolved Mysteries. Up next for 21 Laps and Netflix is the highly anticipated third season of Stranger Things, which is all set to hit the streaming giant this 4th of July. Meanwhile, James Wan's Atomic Monster has director Michael Chavez's The Curse of La Llorona coming this year, along with writer-director Gary Dauberman's Annabelle 3 and DC Universe's upcoming Swamp Thing series starring Andy Bean, Derek Mears, Crystal Reed, Virginia Madsen, Will Patton, and Kevin Durand. News of Brice's part in this upcoming adaptation comes to us via Deadline. Topics: There's Someone Inside Your House, Netflix, streaming.